But guys, have you had any severe weather around you where you've decided to proceed with it, where you've decided to pull the pin, we've decided to sit back, you say, cool, let's wait for it to all blow over, and then I'll come back to it later on. What severe weather have you had around that's impacted your delivery driving? Hey guys, what's going on? Chris O here, and today I just want to do a quick video just around driver safety, especially in weather conditions. It's got a more serious undertone to this video, but try to keep it light and easy to take in. So being in Australia right now, you know that we have some severe weather occurring. We've got a lot of storms, we've got a lot of flooding. Other years we've had bushfires around this time of year, but yeah, this time we got the opposite. We got the rains coming in. So as we know, guys, when it's raining, there is money to be made because A, a lot of drivers don't want to go out in the rain and get soaking wet. B, people on motorbikes are less inclined to go out riding, and you know, guys, it's slippery out there, be careful. And C, people on push bikes and electric scooters and stuff like that, they're not going to be out there doing deliveries in this kind of weather. But there's a difference between it just raining and a bit of a storm happening versus severe weather event. And currently where I'm right now, I'm in southeast Queensland. I'm on the Sunshine Coast and we have flooding occurring. Gold Coast got it a lot worse than us, and I think the Gold Coast is still copping it heavy right now as I'm filming this video. But flooding is dangerous on the road. So once again, difference between just a bit of a drizzle and get out there and, you know, it's all fine, just a bit of a wet t-shirt, as opposed to the roads are under. So driving conditions, guys, weigh it up, because you are an independent contractor. No one's making you go out driving in severe weather conditions. And this is not just about flooding, guys. In different areas of the world, you've got different things going on. In America, you get tornadoes. So you also get bushfires. You also get flooding. You get snow as well over in the States. That's something I don't get here in Australia. I don't get snow. I've seen snow once in my life, and that's when I went to New Zealand, man. And it like started coming down from the sky. I was like, what the hell is this? It's like cold rain, except not rain. So yeah, I'm not very versed in the snow, guys, but I would love to see the snow again, of course. But when you have blizzards and you have them complete whitewashes across your windscreen, you can't see. Why are you out there driving? You know it's severe conditions. Just log out from the apps, head home, be safe about it. No one's telling you to log in, no one's forcing you to log in, and at the end of the day, what's most important is your safety, your health, your vehicle. Because guys, let's be realistic here, you might get a little bit of a peak pay through some of the apps, but it's nothing to compensate the hazard pay for being out the roads in severe storm or severe weather event conditions. Like even Japan's got tsunami warnings. I think Doordash is running in Japan. If you're out dashing in Japan and a tsunami warning goes off, don't keep doing deliveries. Get to high ground, get out of there, just ditch what you're doing. Okay, no job is worth your life. So guys, just weigh it up, keep it in mind. Okay, I know it's fun getting out there. I know it's fun getting out there, doing some deliveries, making some money. You get that little bit of a rush and a little bit of adrenaline. Sometimes you're like, oh, this is a big order, and yeah, the dopamine fires off, and you're like, yes, I'm enjoying this is good. But it's okay to take a day off. If you're in a severe weather event, like right now my area is flooding around me, it's starting to pick up, roads are going under. If you're in a severe weather event like me, I have no problems at all being like, cool, today not going to work, I'm not going to work till it settles down, and I can make up them hours because I'm an independent contractor at my own pace later on in the week or next week or whenever I feel like it. I can catch up on the hours at a better time when it's safer for me on the roads. The extra $1 or $2 from a peak pay is not going to be worth me writing off a $20,000 vehicle because I've drove it into floodwaters, then having to pay for insurance excesses and all that kind of stuff. It's just not worth it. The risk is not worth the reward to me. And maybe for yourself, think about it as well. Is the risk worth the reward? Driving in terrible conditions, unsafe conditions, dangerous conditions out on the road, because you can just not do it. Now, of course, if you're out there and you want to brave all the elements, just keep your head switched on. Just when you start your dash, when you log into the gig app of your choice, if you're on Uber Eats, Menulog, what have you, any of the gig delivery companies, when you log in, just keep in the back of your head, okay, my area has these severe conditions. So how am I going to pull the pin if it gets too bad? So know that it is okay to end a dash early. Know it's okay to log out of Uber Eats early. You can do that. Another risk as well, specific to flooding conditions, is the gig apps will go point A to point B on the maps to determine your pay on the offer. Now, if a road's flooded over, the extra distance is not factored in. So you'll be driving around, not getting paid for that extra mileage. It's going to delay your order, it's going to take longer. And if it's more than 10 minutes, guys, it's going to put you at risk of a contract violation. So do you want to get contract violations because of bad weather conditions? I don't want to do that. So that's why I don't log in when it's severe weather. But guys, just want to draw attention to it. You don't have to log in. No one's forcing you to log in. Be responsible out there. If the weather conditions are too severe, too dangerous, don't do it. Don't risk it. The risk is not worth the reward. Guys, if we're getting hazard pay, different story, and we're getting paid twice as much for a delivery, I'd be much more inclined to be like, cool, that risk is rebalancing out to the reward, so we are going to have a bit of a win here. It's going to be worth doing it. But when it's the same pay or an extra $1 more on a peak, it's not. I'm not going to be soaking wet, risking slipping my car off the road for an extra $1 a delivery. But guys, just have that common sense about yourself. Assess the situation. Is the risk worth the reward? For starters, I say generally no, depending how severe it is. And then secondly, what's your criteria for not logging in? What's your criteria for pulling the pin if it gets too risky out there on the roads? Just know that it's okay to do. You can end your delivery at any point that you want to do. Okay, even if you've picked up the food and stuff like that, it's okay to contact across to support and say it's not safe to do this. You'll get a cancellation hit against yourself, of course, but you know, as long as you don't then keep driving and keep driving and keep driving, pull the pin once you say it's not safe to deliver. Like when the cyclone went through North Queensland just the other week, people were jumping at the guns to get back on the delivery apps. They wanted to go out dashing in the cyclone. I was like, no guys, like, don't do that. That's silly business. Okay, it's dangerous. People die in these things. People die in cyclones. People die in flooding. People die in bushfires. People die in blizzards. People die in tsunamis. So just, it's not worth it. That's all I'm trying to say, guys. It's not worth it sometimes. Light drizzle, sure, go out there. When it rains, you make money. But when it's severe weather, the risk is not worth the reward. But guys, have you had any severe weather around you where you've decided to proceed with it, where you've decided to pull the pin, we've decided to sit back, you say, cool, let's wait for it to all blow over, and then I'll come back to it later on. What severe weather have you had around that's impacted your delivery driving? Anyway, guys, that's all for today. Take it easy, rest up. Happy New Year as well. I'm filming this on the 2nd day of the new year, so it'll come out on the 3rd day of the new year. But yeah, Happy New Year once again, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.
How long's this road?
10,000.
10,000 kilometres? That's like driving from Brisbane to Perth and back again.
Not kilometres. Christo's going for 10,000 subscribers.
Well, are we there yet?
Oh, mate, not this game.
I just clicked the subscribe button. How about now? Are we there yet?
Just so we can shut this idiot up, hit the like and subscribe button, and here's some other videos to keep you going. There's always something new.
Hey, who you calling an idiot?
More videos there, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Who are you legends?
Oh, maybe I am an idiot.